Hello everyone! This is my little recap of Tourist Trap 2022. Tourist Trap is a stage combat and stunt workshop that happens at UCF that I'm very lucky that I got to be a part of, considering it was right at my school. My teacher, David Reed, he is one of the founding people. There's all right here on our beautiful little website. I will drop the link to their website below. I thought it would be really fun just to do a little recap of like my experience at the event for anybody that is possibly looking to go, because it was a lot of fucking fun. And this is coming from a girl who clearly reads a lot of fantasy books. If any of you know some of these covers, you know I be reading on Girls Like to Fight, and that is the entirety of this workshop. Pardon my dogs fighting in the background. They have the whole apartment to, you know, do their little brawl in, but of course, my room is the room that they decided that they're gonna do it in. Hey boys! Hey boys, you wanna go play in the living room? I hope you heard their feet sliding. I really do. Now, I am gonna start the video with one of my favorite classes, unarmed, obviously, which I love my weapons, but mainly because I have a background in Taekwondo, I feel like unarmed is kind of where I can shine. This class was actually a lot of fun because it's goons. It's like 1 to 2 people fighting over like 7, 10, like all these big numbers. So it puts me in a very like MCU hero moment for me. And I loved it. First went over like the main goon scene, which I will do like a little fast forward clip of it right here. It was a lot of fun, but this class is only literally from 3 to 4:20, and we got so much done because we did this whole scene. And then we got to split off into groups of 3. We got to like spend less than 30 minutes putting together a scene, running through it, and then filming it at a couple different angles to showcase like how film usually follows a fight, so that it can stay intriguing to the audience and yourself, and like they just look so cool. And obviously these are all still at what we call like a walking speed. I added a little pizzazz for your viewing pleasure. However, it's not at the pro speed that you would do it at if we would bring this to like film. But for having the time that we had, I liked what we did.
Alright, rolling. Action.
Hey, you got a problem?
Who are you?
I got her! See that? Oh, you okay?
Oh, what did you think? I would like to know in the comments. And which angle was your favorite? Moving on to the next. Throws, tackles, and takedowns was this class. Mainly only got this one on video, which is how to safely throw somebody over your shoulder. Here is a little snippet from my swashbuckling samurai. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. A little snippet from my samurai swashbuckling class. And I'm just putting it in fast forward because we had to do everything very like walk speed. And for your viewing pleasure, we will not view it in walk speed. This class over here, one of, I think, the coolest fundamentals class I've gotten to do. It kind of gives me like, you know, the big leagues vibes. This is definitely that class. Like, my teacher, someone just needs to give my teacher an award, because this man, I will give a little snippets of his ability. Man's doing straight backflips and falling, like, perfectly. One thing I am very happy about, the entire beginning of this class, he was stressing the importance of padding. He's like, you need to bring your own pads. Bring your own pads. Like, especially ones that end up fitting to your body more. There's even, like, he even recommended ones that ice skaters buy, which are these lovely gel ones. He was like, they are expensive, but they are beautiful. And we love those tips because he was stressing, again, safety. Safety. And doing these crazy cool things smart so that you can keep doing them for years to come. You look like you can wreck your body, but you don't actually do it. Beauty of training, discipline, and some badassery. Like, it's the beauty of it. And my little snippets of my beginner self learning how to do falls. Not so shabby, ma'am. Do I think I have room for improvement? Of course, but yet we all do. So, and I didn't get a video of this class, but I kind of wanted to touch upon it just a little bit because it was swords and shields, and we all love swords and shields. And we got to do a whole little beginning portion where it's just basic choreo, but my favorite part is UCF has, if you've ever been to the Performing Arts Center, it's really tall building, this little grass area, and then the music building on this side, and we were in this little grass area in between. And then he was just like, all right, we're all of you lining up on this side. We're gonna pretend this shit is a tower and you're trying to throw your grappling hook all the way to the top. There are archers up there. Archers who are going to get you. And he gave us all numbers, like 1, 2, 2's all dying or all getting hit when I say it. So pretty much he was like, go, and we all start running. Here, throwing our grappling hooks across the thing. We had to make it back, and then he's screaming 2, and then you just see people taking hits, because obviously the archery should be coming from this way. So some people are tumbling forward, some are just taking hits, some are going and just straight dying. So much fun. And I'm just like, people get to do that on like the day-to-day to get paid. I'm like, awesome. But besides that experience, he also gave me some of like my favorite advice that I got to take away. The sum up of the advice was your attitude. Your attitude is literally everything. He's like, you're always gonna be happier to work with the people who are happy to work with you, who are even, as he was giving us a little story of how one day he was literally trekking through the mud with all the gear over his head, like stomach deep in mud. And in that type of situation, you're gonna want people around you who are gonna be laughing about it in like 20 minutes when you're out of it. Not people that are sitting there complaining about it all the time. You're gonna be, for like this job, this industry is gonna put you in interesting situations. So, how do you handle it? And that, I was like, that's a great little like mental tidbit. Like, one of my favorite moments was this one over here, because we got to separate at the end of the workshop into like 3 different sections, and we just pretty much were just showcasing some of the stuff that we learned. So I was like, yo, I want to work on my throws and my flips and my falls, and just like, so that's what we did over here. And I think the end is my favorite part because the little girl, who I think was somebody's kid, was also just like here for the day. And then she just starts, you see her go? You see her go? Ma'am is a queen. A queen. A queen. So, any girl that ever wants to learn how to pick up a sword, come on down to Tourist Shop 2023. Or check out the website I will attach below to find a stage combat workshop near you. Stunt workshop, all the things. All things fighting. Bye-bye, babies.